Discourse on the internet has hit an all-time low. This situation with Frogan, Ludwig, Tectone, it's proof. And of course, Anisa Jomha, iDubbbz's wife and handler, also had to jump in and give just an amazing take, which we're going to go over. But first, to give a little context, the other week, Frogan and Ludwig went at it because Ludwig dared to donate $10,000 to a pro-Palestine charity, but refused to meet every single demand that Frogan had. I guess, I don't know, do a charity stream on it. I have no idea what Frogan even wanted from him. And so Frogan immediately decided to get racist, call him a cracker, just all around be a terrible, disgusting person. Just look at this clip.
So I personally donated 10K because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you. You know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are going to say that. You know what I mean? That's why it's the difference.
This is a cracker take.
Between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's worthwhile.
So obviously, amazing commentary from Frogan here, just jumping to calling him a cracker right away. Keep in mind, what is this? Emergency rent donation goal on screen, and you're talking down on Ludwig for daring to say that some people might not be able to donate to a cause. Maybe they don't have the money, right? Why isn't this going to Palestine? I wonder, maybe because you need it, like it's a bill, and maybe that's why some people aren't able to donate. Maybe that's what Ludwig is saying here. Crazy idea, I know. But that's typical of Frogan. She's completely clueless and just probably the worst candidate to have represent your movement of all time. I don't think it gets worse than her. You had people like Capri Sun Poppy say on Twitter, the reason why the Ludwig clip is upsetting is not because he didn't donate enough money or didn't do the charity stream. He didn't join the charity stream so he didn't upset those who have mixed feelings about it, Zionists in his community. So this idiot put up this tweet on May 13th, and then a day later he tweets out, I spoke with Ludwig about this clip and he heard me out. I also listened to his rationale. I think there is a misunderstanding/miscommunication that has been cleared up. He is an ally. I appreciate his openness to communicate honestly. The goal is to make allies better at being allies, not score points, so I'm going to take the post down. I would feel stupid leaving it up when my point has been made and heard. And you have people in the comments clowning him. I was so worried he wouldn't pass the purity test. Thank God you're here. People like you are the reason it's so easy for misinformed people to stay misinformed and actually create a bias against what you're fighting for. And I mean, he's absolutely correct. There's no sort of nuance or any other reasoning behind why someone might say something. It's just jumping to assumptions and conclusions and then also racially degrading the person, even though they just donated $10,000 to your cause. I don't know, this kind of stuff just irritates me because it happens all the time on the internet. It just completely destroys and corrupts any kind of agenda or political discourse that could happen. It just makes it all just terrible and pathetic, really. But then Hasan, of course, decided to defend his mod and guard for her as hard as possible, and he gave this amazing take. Let's play that clip.
Two wrongs don't make it right. He was bad and trying to appeal to everyone and not take a real solid stance, but Frogan should have called him that. No, I don't give a shit about like someone being called a cracker, okay? As someone who is white and has like used that word myself, I think that people that are using that to be like, this is a racial slur against white people is like fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, dude, Morgan is Lebanese. That makes sense.
And so, of course, conversation around cracker has like run its course. It's been debated and talked about into the ground. But regardless of whether you think it's a slur or not, like some people say that, some people don't, it's obviously meant to attack Ludwig on the base of his race for basically literally no reason at all. When he already donated $10,000 to your cause and just didn't demand that his audience donate to charity and said that it's okay if people have mixed feelings about it, which I know is absolutely insane to say. Of course, it's horrible. He should be excommunicated from the internet for this. And let's just jump over to this Tectone clip, which I think explains it perfectly.
What is the point? Like, the only point of this is to farm outrage. Good God, fucking Jabba the Hutt just causing issues for no reason, man. Jesus Christ. Good God, fatty. Fucking going on the internet causing problems rather than going to fucking Total Gym. Get a fucking grip, you disgusting piece of shit.
Absolute Tectone domination. I mean, that's hilarious. That is absolutely what Frogan deserves with the commentary that she gives and just the way she ruins discourse and fucks everything up. Like, totally. Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt is actually generous. I think it would be a tough competition who would win a beauty contest between Jabba the Hutt and Frogan. I'm going to be honest. And he doubled down on it, which is good, as he should. Here's him doubling down.
Has gotten literally straight up like a 2-week long conquest of people calling her the worst shit possible,
Like what? Fat?
including but not limited to Tectone,
Deserved.
saying that Morgan looks like Jabba the Hutt while
She does. I actually have a great image just to describe that exact feeling, actually. She does. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready for this? I found the image right here. Yep. It's great. It's really fucking great, isn't it? Yeah. And it's deserved. And you want me to tell you why it's deserved? Somebody can change the fact that they're fucking fat. Someone can't change their race. And that's why if you have a problem with somebody body shaming you, then maybe don't race shame. And it's really not that hard. Don't dish out what you can't take back and shut the fuck up.
It doesn't get any more real than that. I mean, that's just totally deserved. I love that double down. I don't know. I honestly don't even know who this guy is. I'm not even gonna, no hate to Tectone. I've never heard of this guy, but I'm a fan. I love this man now. He's amazing. What an incredible image. Look at that. The lips. I mean, it's perfect. I almost couldn't tell the difference. It took me a minute to react. I was like, oh, that is a edited photo. I couldn't even tell at first. But no, he's completely right. I mean, you're attacking someone on the basis of their race. Whether you think it's a slur or not, that's fine, but it's totally unprovoked, out of nowhere, and he already donated to the charity. I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's just, I don't understand how it's not more simple than that. And you get morons like Kaceytron who make comments, guy who looks like a sex offender commenting on a woman's looks completely unprovoked. Okay. Tectone completely BTFOs him. I mean, this is the best this you I've seen. This photo of Kaceytron. I'm surprised she hasn't been trying to sue anyone who posts this off the internet. But not for my favorite part of the video, which is Anisa Jomha's amazing comment that she decided to make about it, where she says, I'm not surprised at the Islamophobic rhetoric online. As a white Arab, I've heard what y'all say about Arabs and Muslims in private before it was socially acceptable to say out loud again. Get more creative than, lol, you're fat. Which I like how it didn't even get more than one like before she instantly deleted it. That's amazing. And Nick Dioro posted these hilarious leaked DMs from 2017 where she took a 23andMe test and showed she's 50% Irish, 25% Italian, and only 8% Arab. That 8%, she's really stretching it as far as possible to try to just butt her way into the discourse over someone racially degrading another guy for no fucking reason at all. Just stretch it as thin as possible. I also love how Anisa has always done these like weird cringy tweets where she tries to like act as if she has like spies around the community, or as if she's like the driving force of the community and everyone must watch out and tremble in fear at her presence and her words. She did this like almost a year ago when she made this tweet. I don't know if you guys remember this. She said, I hope content creators keep in mind other content creators are watching their actions online. You aren't just talking to your audience when you tweet. Just remember that. We won't forget. Like, why is she trying to act like some sort of internet badass? Like, she's always done this. I'm surprised the tweet from like today didn't last longer because she has like a lot of pride. And I don't even understand why, because she's nowhere near as influential as she used to be. Creator Clash was like a total fail, a total flop. She's burned so many bridges around that, lost so much money. She was literally on her podcast the other day talking about like how her and Ian were considering like game ending because Creator Clash was just such a flop and a disaster. But she really needs to just butt in and be like the moral purity test arbiter of the internet and tell people like, wow, you're wrong for what? Body shaming someone who body shamed someone else? Like, get over it. I don't know. That's just my take, you guys. Daily videos returning. I'm monetized now. Appreciate the support. Peace.